Hello, my lovelies. How are you all doing? Hello, hello. Just setting some things up. There we go. Alright, we're still paused. I keep forgetting that Xbox has the instant oops. There you go. The instant continue thing. So I keep forgetting I don't have to close the game every time I come off of it. But we're heading to the Valhalla Wellness Center. Last time we played, we found out that a lot of the townspeople, including the police department. Hello, Kevin.
Hello?
Saga, it's Tor, your grandfather.
And
About time you were coming to visit Cal.
How did you know I was coming
the
to see
Finnish
you?
guys.
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, you fucking hag. Fuck.
Oh dear.
Shit.
Yeah, we found
Something
out
is
that
off with
basically a
Mexico.
lot of the town are either in on the cult or they've been transformed by the cult into Taken, and there seems to be some parallel universe in which we lived at Bright Falls, and so some people seem to recognize us almost. You know, they're like, how's your daughter? Like, you haven't been here in years, that kind of thing. And I like you capitalized it just in case. Just in case someone didn't get the reference. Why is Nightbot showing up in chat? Weird. But yeah, and then like the FBC turned up and basically told us this isn't our case anymore and kicked us off the case and said go home. Casey has vanished. We don't know where Casey is. We don't know if he's dead or if he's been taken or if he is taken. He is MIA. The FBC just said, you know, go home. This is none of your business now. It's outside your jurisdiction, that kind of thing. And
Another cult stash?
Saga basically said, apparently, you know, I am from around here, and like, you know, Tor and Odin are like my friends, and so not illegal to go visit friends, right? You know, like kind of sneaking our way into still investigating. The cult of the trees sees everything. What we got? What was that? Oops. Rifle ammo. Okay. Let me go back real quick. I'm gonna. It seems kind of sus. It's very sussy. FBC. I hope they don't start playing the FBC like that. Like they're bad guys, because people in, you know, knowing about the law, the FBC aren't really bad guys, right? They're just, they're like the SCP Foundation, right? Like they sort of deal with this kind of paranormal stuff. I'm trying to figure out where the rifle could go. Don't need that. Handgun. Shotgun. That'll do. I'm gonna have to move stuff again if I do get this rifle, which I'm gonna assume I do, because they wouldn't give you ammo for one if you don't. But there is a med kit which takes up 2. Oh, come on! Why? Haha, you missed because of iframes. You're right. Ah, missed. Where is it? Hey, puppy. Whoa. Dude, I got the slow-mo dodge. Hell yeah. Yeah, that felt badass. I mean, you gotta think, Saga is pretty badass if she is just like fighting wolves with a crossbow. Kind of thing. Oh wait, do I have
Torin Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best lead.
volume is it a little low? For later. Or on the phone. But that's who we're going to go see now. We're going to go see Torin Odin. Because, you know, according to this messed up reality, we apparently know... Torin Odin, like, their family, basically. No worries, Kenshi. Can't do anything with them yet. But we're going there to find out about the clicker. Wait, what was...
No.
The cult tried to kill Alan Wake. That their goal? Okay. And Ilmo Koskela attacked Wake while wearing the deer. Yeah, we found out that Ilmo and maybe his brother. I'm assuming his brother's in on it too. Although we didn't technically see his brother. Oh. God, which way am I going now? You know what? It's not going anywhere, right? Like the med kit, it's just gonna sort of sit there for now. We got plenty of health. And look, another one is here somewhere. There it is. Hey, Val. Or let's see if we can figure this out. Oh God, math. There are 200 total vehicles in a factory, consisting of bicycles and cars. Each car has 4 wheels, and each bicycle has 2. There are a total of 754 wheels in the factory. How many cars are there? Total of 200 vehicles in a factory consisting of bicycles. At least 5. Wait. There are 200 total vehicles in a factory. consisting of bicycles and cars. Each car has 4 wheels, and each bicycle has 2 wheels. There's a total of 754. Well, it's 4 times... 200 divided by 4. 50. But that would be, that's all 200. Or how'd you do that? Because I don't give me the actual multiplication and I'll get it. It's just when stuff becomes like Johnny had 7 apples and I'm like, I take it too literally and I'm trying to like imagine actual wheels and it fucks with my head. So what was the actual equation? We need to go bigger, more stick symbols, more graffiti. I want people pissing their pants when they think about going into the woods. Spread the word. I didn't get it. It was 200 vehicles in a factory. Um... 800. Okay. Oh, I actually really didn't like that. 46. Yeah, I should have. That's where I get messed up. I didn't think about rounding up the 200 and the yeah. Do we want to go around this way or do we want to go up? Let's go up. So the equation, Val. Where does the 800 come from? So he said there was 200 vehicles in the factory, right? And the question was asking how many cars are there? Yeah. Each car has 4 wheels. 4 times 200 is 800. However, it said there was 754 wheels in the factory. So, you basically, as he did, is minus the 754 wheels from the total possibility of there being 800 wheels, and you get 46. So I used to say this in school. I was literally like, "Can you?"
I know Logan and I never lived here, but I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news.
Like
I knew about him better.
I get like that schools do it. You know, Johnny had 5 apples kind of thing. Like I get schools do it because it's like to try and like keep kids' attention and stuff. But for me, I'm just like, just give me the multiplication. Just don't overcomplicate it with needless extra words, you know. Dude, Mayor Setter is a dog. Because it was what was Mayor Setter's campaign things? It was like she will not roll over crime or something like that, and she will stand. Like, it's just like roll over, stand, and sit. Like, I bet this mayor is a dog, 100%. Oh gods!
It's a little late for visitors, you know. I was just getting the. Oh,
Rose?
Saba? What's up? Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family.
Hang on, why the
Not a
fuck
bad
does
time,
yeah,
is
that's
it?
literally how my head
Oh,
works, and then I
no.
get too wrapped
I
up
was just,
thinking about why someone
you know,
has 400 warnings.
tidying the I'm
Very literal
so
dog is, man.
glad you're visiting
It
again,
happens in a lot
Saga.
of countries.
But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
It's usually more so when
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
that like the role of
Sorry,
mayor
we
is
had
more
way
just a
too
ceremonial
much
thing
fun
and
on our
doesn't
trip to
actually
Watery
matter
and need to
anymore in the
rest.
city.
I need
Like
an
in England, there's
excuse
a
to get in
cat.
and talk to them.
That's like
That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go? Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
what is going on here? Oh, there's something going on in. Oh. Alright. So weird. Can't tell if my shirt like rubbing off on the table. That wouldn't make any sense. It's like a mark on the table where my
I love the architecture.
my shirt.
I always
Leans
dreamed of
on it.
living in a haunted Victorian manor. You say that like it's your first time here.
Well, let's just pretend it is. Yeah.
Old gods of Asgard. So Odin and Tor had a band and everything.
Did we assume the amount of
this way.
cars and bikes is equal? No. Because the question was asking how many cars are there. But if what you do know for a fact is that there's 200 vehicles. There's 200 vehicles, and that could be any number of cars and any number of bikes, but there is 200 total, right? So you're trying to work out how many cars out of the 200. Well, out of the 200, how many of them are cars? That's the question. And they said there is 754 wheels in the factory. Bikes have 2 wheels, cars have 4. And so if you assumed that for 200, say there was 200 cars, it would be 800 wheels, but there isn't 800 wheels, there's 754 wheels. Meaning not all of them are cars, and you have to work out the difference of the 800 to the 754, and what that difference is, 46, is the number of bicycle wheels. And 46 divided by 2 is 23, so there's 23 bicycles. 23 minus 200, 177. Math.
Hello, Jaakko. Looks like another perfect morning in paradise.
Hello,
I
Jakob.
agree, Ilmo. A perfect morning for me to drink this coffee I'm holding. Oh shit, this coffee is shit. Jaakko, did you just drink a regular brand coffee? I did. My perfect morning is ruined. And all because of your shit coffee. If only we could have good coffee. Hey, what? What's that sound? Ilmo, look, it's the Bright Falls blended organic coffee from Old Deer Diner. Oh, wow. I've heard that the health benefits of this coffee include increased energy, improved eyesight, better lovemaking, and deeper connection to animals. With a thermos
deeper
full
connection
of
to
hot
animals.
coffee close at hand, you are always prepared for what comes next. How does it taste, Jaakko? I feel like $1,000,000. Thanks, Oh Dear Diner Coffee. Bright Falls Blend Organic Coffee is brewed with care right here in the Pacific Northwest from coffee beans that are sourced locally in Puerto Rico. Try it today at Coffee World and the Old Deer Diner, and don't forget to try the delicious brunch special this month only for Deer Fest.
I love that it's like they did like the coffee beans grown in Puerto Rico.
Somebody here is Wake's #1 fan. Rose?
Yeah, she was, right? She was obsessed with Alan Wake. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. I was wondering if you could help me, longing internally. We'll serve you pancakes. You were my muse all along, Rose. Naughty Alan. Dude, she's writing a fanfic. Yep. Mildly obsessed. Just a little bit.
There's another lunchbox.
You are strong. You are successful. You are confident. I got a map. Fan is short for fanatic. Probably, I think so. Hey. Give me a minute.
Oh, thought I'd lost you. Here's some of our residents,
Up, up,
or,
up.
as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes. Norman,
God
we have a visitor.
Damn it,
Where
Norman,
are
you're
your
getting naked again.
clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Sally.
Yes.
But feel free to spend some time
Valhalla.
with May and Norman here. It's good for
The
them to have
place
company.
where heroes who died in battle
Tor and Odin are here somewhere.
come to feast
Need
eternally
to find
and
them.
fight eternally on the battlefield. What great deed did you do here?
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping.
There's one thing I
upstairs,
can do, it's mid
but your
difficulty master.
grandpa's
Dude, that's a
been
superpower.
acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went.
What, like
loopy
real
and smacked
Valhalla,
himself
or
in the
like
head
this
with
Valhalla?
that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him.
He smacked himself with Mjolnir.
Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that
Why not both?
hammer when he got electrocuted.
What?
It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Andy May, you can't say stuff like that.
Well, that is kind of the more literal interpretation, right, Val?
That's some fascinating
Is,
knitwork, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
All right. Are you okay? Yeah, the AC Valhalla. AC Valhalla. Is, like I said, way more literal. in that, like, they say it is an eternal feast. You feast in the evening, you drink and you eat in the halls of Valhalla, and then come morning you go out to the battlefield and you fight, and then when everyone's dead after the big battle, all the dead rise up and go back in to start eating and drinking, and then it repeats. Because dying in battle was,
To Saga,
you know,
with a heightened survival instinct kicking in. It seemed like she had just squeezed
the
out
most
trigger
glorious
once
thing you could do in
as
that
the Taken
culture.
was coming
So
closer and
to
closer,
go to a place
the
where
gun
you could
could
do
fire
it
again and again faster
every
than
day
possible, like she
for
was rapidly
eternity
pulling the trigger.
is just a win, you know, in their minds, like something to look forward to. You know, like sort of that Viking or Norse culture at the time
Ati, this
was
is your
really
home.
just a
You
culture
don't need to keep cleaning.
around. It was a culture around death.
Girl, what a once after being told no. Why rest when you are poor to work? Agree.
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go pick a
Well,
song
it could
from the
be
jukebox?
even.
Yes, box holy ray. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Oh, lad, I know.
Like, you could even go as far as to say that they could have been a borderline, like, you know, death cult, really. It was a fascination with death. It was a lack of fear of death. Like, death was something to look forward to. You know, like... So there wasn't that
I'm
fear
greener pastures now.
in it as much as, like, other like cultures at the time had, you know, like especially, you know, like English culture was die and you lived a good life, you go to heaven. So it was more a fear of being a good Christian and stuff like that. The more realistic part of this game so far is that there's only one staff member working in the old people's home. Yeah.
Excuse me, miss, but you don't see me barging into your room while you're performing mental and physical strengthening exercises, do you?
Why'd you have
not.
ammunition
Sorry.
in your
Don't mind
empty
me.
clothes drawer?
Now I have to start over.
Ma'am, why do you have ammunition?
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious?
He got drunk and was holding
Can
a
you
hammer
hear
and got
me,
struck by
Odin?
lightning.
Odin Addison? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin?
Oh, no. Thor got hit by lightning, right?
He's in no shape to talk.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, like, we even still have that now, right? They say, like, be a soldier, fly over to the Middle East and defend your country. It would be an honor to die for your country. If you die for your country, you get given a medal and you're hailed as a hero. We still have that now. It's the how else are you going to convince someone to actively go into a situation in which they could die and make it sound good? You know what I mean? Like, the whole point is to try and convince mainly the US, every country, not just the US. US is just the loudest about it, but every country does it. Every country's out there, really. You know, how else are you going to convince people to walk headfirst into gunfire? Like, unless you're like, hey, this is a good thing. You're doing a good thing. You're being a hero. Like, the Sea of Night. To drink from the cup of the wise one, for wisdom to be a seer, I gave up my eye. In the light of the moon to shine and see the many worlds of madness and beyond. Across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree, I gave up my eye so many times. I have lived and died and be reborn. We have met here before, and you will keep on meeting still. Where did I put my eye? Before time, I gave it to Mimir. Drink from the well of wisdom. 1976, I took it out myself to see. Drank the moonshine. 1988, he who stands on the threshold took it from me. Time will come again to be writ again. I wonder if his eye is like an important...
That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here? Or is this more of the story?
The only way to escape his parents? Jeez.
Odin's in rough shape.
Oh.
What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness
Sorry.
in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He
Whoa.
wasn't a projection. Odin was really here.
He was only
We
allowed
were
to go out
connected.
once per week to our wargaming club.
Are they really
So he
my
was still,
family?
like, in
Is
country.
that why this is happening? I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy. But
22.
we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years. But we already have our band. And those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin.
Something about his
I'm
eye,
starting
I
to see it
reckon.
too. I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me.
Let me guess, he pissed off a giant.
Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble.
There's one more
Once I
thing.
help him, he can maybe tell me more.
Oh my god, there's two more.
You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head.
That's on brand, honestly.
Prince of fucking darkness is making a comeback.
Was he?
Tor is marked by darkness. I can feel it.
Ozzy
Is
Osbourne?
he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver. Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late.
Where I forget
Stop
where
this before
this is
more
a
people get
Finnish
hurt.
studio, right? "99% of Norsemen thought Loki did a bad thing. Thor hit it with a hammer at the end." Kind of, yeah. Even like when the giant built the wall, like Loki was trying to like slow the giant down by turning into a female horse and running off with the giant's horse and mating with it, and that's how he ended up giving birth to Sleipnir, the eight-legged horse. But at the end of that, the giant gets like pissed off with them because he realized they kind of cheated him, and then so he charges at them, and then Thor just kills him with a hammer, and it's just like, pff. That's why I'm convinced that the term, like, you can fix anything if you hit it with a hammer, right? Like, oh, TV's broken, hit it with a hammer. It has to come from Thor.
What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world. But the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said.
Greek myth, Zeus
I
was just
can't let
horny.
Scratch get his hands
Zeus
on the clicker.
was
By Tom's writing,
a piece of
Odin must
work.
mean Wake.
Let's just say that. He was something. Find Tor.
Breakfast is at 7. Tomorrow
This is Tor's room.
toast, orange juice, tea.
More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage? This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking.
I will have washed cranberry juice or water. But Blum meant to replace it days ago.
Just listing off the menu. Egyptian myth is, in my opinion, a lot more like in depth. Mainly because
This will put a smile back on your face, my
Like,
dear.
because the thing with
Sorry?
Norse myth is like
She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere.
none of it was written down, right? So it's just guesswork and based off the small parts that were written down.
Getting in is forbidden for your own safety. Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the thanks.
Sheesh. Didn't see you there.
Thanks, Artie. So much pie everywhere. Egyptian mythos is kind of like there's not a huge amount of stories. Of like gods interacting. Like there's you know, there's like creation myth and I think it was Ra split and made like Osiris and someone else, and I don't know. It's Egyptian myth is a bit more foggy in my head, but where am I trying to go? Find Tor. He was, yes, same janitor. He's also in the game Control as the janitor by the same name, Ati. Get to the otter side. Note to self, hide thing with a nice little riddle like this better than any actual lock. Yeah, I played Control a long time ago. Is it good? I'd say so, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oof. Bit worried there for a second.
Need the key.
Come on, Artie. Do us a solid. Never touch it because lack of interest and knowledge. I would say you'll learn it as you play. If you like, you know, like the SCP universe, and you like kind of this idea of like the paranormal and stories being explained as something that does happen but can be tackled and explained with science, or at least attempting to understand it with science, I'd say like it's good in that way. And it's the same universe as like Alan Wake. So if you want more of this sort of weirdness.
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left. After the accident.
Oh my god, crazy eyes.
My daughter didn't drown.
Crazy eyes.
You're remembering wrong.
The games
She's
are
at home
connected.
watching
Yeah,
Night Springs
like
with her
directly
father.
connected.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story.
Like I said, Artie, the janitor, he's in control.
Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room. What's in the wellness center?
Oh, that's where we provide our health services to the residents. We have a rehab facility, dining area, and beds for special round-the-clock care. To stay young, stay limber.
Okay. I'll find Tor's room. She's sus. She's weird. Rose is weird. She was weird in the first game too. She's like an obsessed Alan Wake fan.
So, the teens would drink there. Do other stuff that isn't appropriate content for you listeners at home. But the bunker has a tendency to flood, especially during the winter.
I shouldn't interrupt him.
In the 90s, a group of teens went down there one Saturday night and got a little drunker than usual. The teens noticed one girl, Nora Hesberg, was missing. They figured she just
No
went
bother
home.
him.
When Nora's folks didn't find her in her bed the next morning, they called the police. The authorities, they searched the bunker and found poor Nora floating in one of the flooded passages.
Oh no!
She
there a... Not cult members. Glad we got that resolved.
Okay.
Bedrooms be trashed. Look at amplifiers.
The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice.
So I believe...
Tor is not okay. Something's
Can
definitely
she
going on
explain,
here.
like, the dark place, the dark presence under Cauldron Lake as, like, an entity or energy or thing, whatever it can be sort of described as it feeds on artistic minds, which is why, like, you know, the band Old Gods of Asgard, they get affected by it, artists get affected by it, writers, so like Alan Wake was drawn to the place, and so was his wife, because she's an artist and he's a writer, so they both have like
Tor's in the
artistic
wellness
minds.
center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
It's like just how it made Alan Wake's writing come to life, come to reality. It
Watch out.
can do that for other
For
things
puddles.
as well.
You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
Telling me. The light's gonna come on? Like, what is this?
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
Shotgun. Ready with a shotty. Have you ever, like, watched or read SCP stuff, Val?
Hello?
My writing is mostly DD
Tor?
Cafe's characters.
It's Saga
I
Anderson.
really hope they don't come to life. Were you one of the ones that read my short story that I put on the Discord? I forget. Hey, welcome back, Kitchi. I read it last night. Didn't mention places. I was going to say, like, if you know a bit about SCP and how that whole, like, world works, you can kind of understand things. There's a game of SCP. There's a couple. There's only really one that actually delves into the stories, which I played on stream. It's called the SCP Files. The others are like just sort of like multiplayer scare games kind of thing.
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why?
Doc, Rose and me found Mr. Anderson knocked out on the floor by phone. Burns on hand and cuts on head. He was out cold, so brought him here. Been acting strange all week. Take good care. He's a
Tor was here.
Well, Odin said that Tor held up his hammer. No, not Odin did. Someone else. A lady at the
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what?
The old people
Is
place.
he turning into a Taken?
Said he lifted his hammer up and the hammer got struck by lightning. Oh yeah, that's like one of the. I think that's the original SCP.
Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
Yeah, it's made out of. It's a thing that's made out of concrete and rebar, and someone has to look at. As soon as you make eye contact with it, you have to look at it at all times. Otherwise, it can move whenever you don't look at it, and it gets you. It will like snap your neck or something. I remember that. But there's tons. There's a YouTube channel called the Exploring Series that has been cataloging like almost all the SCPs, and if you want to like look into them, he does really good narration for them. Because there's a missing one on here. Considering how big SCP's gotten now as well.
Tor, wait! It's me!
Slenderman, would he be an SCP? So, the thing about SCP is that it's open source material. It's not owned by anybody. It is purely for anyone to add to it, and you basically just choose what you wish to exist in it in your own mind, right? Like, it's completely free source for everybody, so you can say that anything is an SCP if you wish it to be. Like, if that's how you want to build the world up in your mind, you're completely free to do so. Yeah, there's been a bit of an issue with people adding like world-ending gods, and they're because people building on the popularity of things like SCP-001. You know, the is it the Crimson King or something like that? People love the sort of the cosmic apocalyptic stuff, but again, that's why, you know, you don't have to. You can read that and say like, oh, another one of these stories. Like, even she was mad at that. Like, cheap jump scare.
An
Like
lock. Looks like it's controlled.
There's about 10
remotely.
different SCPs. Yeah, SCP-001. Yeah, like anyone can make their own version of an existing SCP. It's entirely up to you what you choose to be your headcanon, you know? I don't get the attempt at the cheap jump scares in this, though. Like, I don't... This game has got good tension. What is SCP? So, SCP stands for Secure, Contain, and Protect. Within the universe, In our universe, in real life, right, the SCP is a forum page website where you can
This door needs a knob.
A
security
add
computer.
stories, and they don't have to be horror stories, although that is the more popular. There can be anything. Any story about an event, creature, a thing, whatever, doesn't matter. It can be an SCP. In universe, SCP is a foundation that
then month.
wants
uses
to
European
find these SCP events, whether they be like a tortured ghost or a person with supernatural abilities or even an object that is cursed by something. They don't want to destroy it, they want to contain it, protect it, study it. Kind of, Val. Kind of. The bad day, this is stupid house. This is a stupid house where something always breaks. I always fix. Old people do not respect me. Thus for a race. Crusade Gang is an SCP. Dude, honestly. I like the ones that just heard a weird random object. It'll probably kill you if you touch it. Yeah, like there's a refrigerator in Control that you have to stare at it all times. There's a creepy... there's one, it's called the Crying Man or something like that. If you look at him, he'll just weep in the corner. Kind of like a witch from Left 4 Dead, right? He'll just cry in the corner, covering his face. The Shy Guy. And if you look at him, whether it be directly, through a mirror, through a TV screen, or even an image of him, he becomes enraged and will run at like stupid speeds directly towards you and not stop pursuing you until you're dead. Like that's very it's very simple but very creepy. We heard worldwide and the Crusade goes feral. Dude, true. That's just Isaac from Binding Isaac. Never played that game. One of my favorite stories, and it might be because of the way that the YouTube channel Exploring Series narrated it, right? Vladimir Blum. I've been accepted into the prestigious ranks of the most hallowed organizations As such, you will now join our noble cause, be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place after... Ooh! Jakob and Ilma.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
They said there was more than one leader. Yeah.
Left the wellness center.
One of my favorite SCP stories is this story about a school. And in this school, there's like weird goings on. Like students are seeing things, and then there's a thing in the basement, and it's not like a thing like a scary monster. It's like a whole different like pocket dimension under.
That's not right.
What? Weird. Okay. There's like a pocket dimension in the basement of the school, and at some point, there's a whole thing of like the school like sinks down, and there's like students from different decades like floating in the air, and so it gets creepy and weird. Like I'm not explaining it very well, but it gets creepy. Oh yeah, the rifle's in there. Okay. Rehab. Pocket Dimension in Basement. It goes from Pocket Dimension in Basement to the school sinking to students from different decades appearing to students going missing to a bunch of students floating in the sky above the school, and it gets really weird and creepy and cool, and it's just it's a cool story. Like Canon was talking about with like the sort of the more apocalyptic stuff that people have gotten way too attached to within the community of SCP. Like, there's too much of it at this point, but again, you take whatever story you want in the SCP and disregard any that you don't like. Well, find a way to unlock the door. I forget his name, but he's like the Red King or the Crimson King or something like that. But he's basically like this sort of devil type figure. And there's variations of the story, but
Must be locked from the other side.
the general like sort of consensus of that character is he has 7 women are impregnated with his daughters, and each time one of them gives birth, some of them have been pregnant for years, right? Like abnormal amounts of time. If one of them gives birth, it always signified by like an apocalyptic event. One of his kids that was born from the baby actually turned into a super cute SCP that is just this little orange jelly monster that when it hugs you, it releases like serotonin. And that's all it does. It just loves to hug you and make you feel good and like cure depression. Like that's literally all it does, and it's awesome. But another sort of connection in the story is that there's this creature that has like 7 spears thrust into its back that's chaining it to the ground, and each time one of the women gives birth, one of the chains breaks and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It adds on a show about people coming from the past to current time. Don't know. Where do I go, dude? The Scarlet King. Yeah. Yeah, there's tons of stories based around sort of the Scarlet King and all that, and there's like a bajillion different variations you could go through. It's just about finding and taking the parts that you like and creating your own idea of it yourself, right? And that's why, because I remember SCP recently would some bellends tried claiming that some of the material was owned by them and nearly took down the whole website because it's not owned by anyone. It's free for everyone to adapt and use and change, and that's what makes it special. And then, of course, it gets popular, and some idiots want to try and claim it as their own. And
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
There's a well-known SCP.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Called the Unkillable Serpent, or the Unkillable Lizard, or something.
I have what I need to figure out the password.
417. 5, 12, 19. 5, 6. Unkillable Lizard, Shy Guy, Old Man, and the Statue. No, it's not them, because this is this company too. It wasn't them. It was I don't think there's anyone we really heard about, to be honest. Why am I an SCP? Only you can answer that. One 8 1 6 2 1 8 1 6. But yeah, there's the Unkillable Lizard one. There's a particular story about him or it that he outlives everything on Earth to the point he manages to draw patterns in the ground of the Earth all across the entire globe, because he doesn't die. He lives for billions of years. And then when some humans finally decide, you know, on another planet, have like come back to Earth to see if they can do anything with Earth, his like rage that he has, because the Unkillable Lizard just has this like unending anger and rage, immediately comes back and he kills them. And it's like, he spent billions of years alone on a planet that died. He watched people come and go. He watched the whole Earth go through its life cycle. Started to just feel alone and empty, nothing, and questioning his life's meaning. And then as soon as he sees another living person again, like that, all that rage just come back and he can't control it. And so he's just doomed to always be alone. And it's like super nihilistic and stuff. Something in August. Initiation of the day of the new moon. Calendar. Poor Lizard. Yeah. Can't control his rage. I tried this, no? Oh, first of full moon. Confused. An SCP. Oh, 100% MZ's a SCP. We know too much about this SCP-1003, just that he's a vampiric tendencies and weakness to a certain Rick. Also hot Asian men, or more specifically K-pop. Yeah, the only way to cure down MZ's rage is hot Korean men. It's the Rickroll song. Let's build MZ's SCP, right? So the song "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley is said to make SCP-1003 fly into a rage. Two situations can happen. Either he'll fly into a rage and slaughter everyone in the room, or just run off and run away from the song. Although not a vampire, shows many qualities of a vampire. Can often be seen wrapped in a blanket, and it is believed that the blanket is actually part of the SCP's physiology, not a separate piece of cloth. The SCP can be turned to a docile state when given fried chicken, and can be distracted long enough to escape or lock the SCP in a room if shown images of hot Korean men. There you go. Write that SCP. August 1731. Creating SCP. Okay. Oh God. Am I even good enough to do that? I don't want to offend anyone. That's the thing. Dude, I'm so lost on, like, offending them all. That's up to them, though. Bloom was looking forward to something in August. Bloom recently joined the cult. Dates are common passwords. Must be something here. Some dates are circled. Calendar shows phases of the moon. One eight. Oh, let's try 1/8/1731. I'm pretty sure I tried it, but I'm trying to figure out the password to this computer. Thing with this. Oh, hold on, full moon. 5, 3, 1, 3, 0. 5, 3, 3. Wait. 5, 3, 3, 1, 3, 0. 5, 3, 3, 1, 3, 0. Okay. What did this one say? New moon. Okay, new moon. New moon, not full moon. So a new moon is 19, 17, 17, 16. Right? But there's only 6. Nineteen, 17, 17. I don't understand this at all. That's 11, 22, 7, 31. Maybe it's the days off. 11, 22, 7, 31. Ah. 17. Ah! How'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with that?
And the doors are open.
After asking my bottle of water.
There's Tor, and he's out of his mind.
Oh,
Need to get to him.
that's his Mjolnir, is it? Alright. How are you with horror movies, Val? Because there's an SCP short film. There's a couple of SCP short films. But there's one called Overlord, which I thought was actually really good. Remember the letter you picked up earlier and had a date on it? Lack of interest? Fair enough. She turned that like it was a door handle. Literally unplayable, dude. Where was he? Dining hall, right? Visible door handle, someone call the FPC! What the hell is that? Oh, Crypt TV is okay. I think they got a bit. I think Crypt TV got a bit silly. I feel like.
Jesus Christ.
Like, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I've ever come across a horror shorts channel that
Need to catch up with Tor.
I've found like interesting. Really, like. I feel like Crypt TV recently as well focuses way too much. Oh, there's no way I can pick that up. I'm not worthy. They focus way too much on trying to create interesting horror characters rather than like they're trying to create memorable like slasher villains, not actually make good stuff. Mittens, homemade note. Box ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. One that I really enjoyed is called Portrait of a God. You scared the pans, stupid old lady. That Portrait of a God is really cool, intense, and disgusting. Yeah, these like attempted like random jump scare things, they not a fan really. It's unnecessary. I don't get why they're doing it.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go. Tor!
What happened? Well, shoot. He fell into a pocket dimension again. Well, darn. Probably dead. He's just returned to Asgard. A monkey. Mine's very good at scaring itself. Yeah, I used to be a little bit, like, when I was younger, I used to be a little bit scared of the dark after watching, like, horror movies. But then I just, one day was just like, you just tell yourself it's not real, because you know it's not.
Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
This bitch.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character.
He sounds
But I can use
controlled.
that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia
lady.
or herself? Or both? Rose, Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out
Get
of the
from a
wellness
picture
center.
of a zombie in a
I
book,
locked
and then I
Tori and
lost all
Galen there
emotion.
after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I
I
forget,
don't find myself getting
here's
scared
the
easily
page Wake
though,
told
because
me
I
to
can
give
watch
you.
horror movies and not get all
And you'll
I
need my
get the
keys to get around.
anxious. And now she loves me. Look.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of
Horror
Asgard
movies at
record.
12. Yeah, I remember
Odin will know more.
I got like a little bit scared again because of like the overactive imagination of like when I watched Shaun of the Dead when it came out, because I got a bit freaked out by like spoilers for that really old movie. But there's a bit in it at the end where they're like all just trapped in the bar. And like zombies are surrounding the bar and stuff, and they're trying to break in. Like that kind of
Page mentions a missing
fear
record.
got to me, like that no escape kind of thing.
Driven by passion.
Aliens from Mars
raging
attacks.
like a storm. Your grandfather
You're
made
pretty
this
weird
song
looking.
to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Dude, I like now that her name is Saga, right? It's, you know, the Norse saga is like the name most commonly given to what we know about Norse mythology. Like the fact that her name is Saga, and there's like Thor and Odin, and her mum's name is Freya, like leaning real heavy on it, you know. Would walk through the dark on purpose, even though I felt a little scared. I think it's kind of like what I did a little bit as well. It was just like, you know, it's just a mental hurdle you have to step over. Like, you know, there's not actually anything there, and being in the dark is no scarier than having your eyes closed. What am I doing here? Have I missed something? Wake me up. I can't wake up. Save me. Yep, I'm done it. Okay. Oh.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I have. Oh wait,
I'm
no.
happy to get out of that house.
If it exists.
Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker?
Stupid
Those
Norman.
Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
But talk more. But
Is there anyone
There we go.
who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
It should be added now. Funny enough, I was never afraid of the dark as a kid. My vision was so good that I could see in the dark normally. Now I wear glasses.
Have any of you
Oh,
noticed
no.
anything
Lost a
odd
superpower.
about Ms. Weaver?
Just the
Ghosts are just
Torah
roommates that
won't
don't pay
leave the
rent.
poor
Or
woman
they
alone.
should.
That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman
Oh,
McDonald
wait,
what to
what?
do.
Why is it 1 point? No. Hold up a minute. That is not gonna be a single point.
Wake me up inside. I can't wake me up inside. Save me.
Save me. There we go. Why did it was auto, like, saved us 1 point. I was like, hell no.
Mandy May, are you alright? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no.
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger.
Wake
in
me
the
up inside. I can't wake me up inside. Save me.
There you go. You go down in history, Canon.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
Okay. Wake me up. I can't wake up. Now I'm at 9 points, so that'll bother me. It will balance out. Up in the dark, and you will never follow me. I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. Got to open my eyes to everything. Don't let me die here. No, it's just like when the points go up, it's not like a clean number every time, you know. I don't know. Hello, Atti.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Eipä siinä. Name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name. I'm Ahti.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Blum was one of them.
Huh?
He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Blum like to talk.
Thank you, Atti. Very informative. inland. Where am I going?
Damn lights. Key fob's no good without power.
God damn it!
Use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
Okay.
The basement. Thanks.
Dude, this wellness center looks so much better than the one in the first game. In fact, it looks completely different. I'm sorry. I'm so interesting. It is. It's outside. Okay. It's a burden, really, being this interesting. You know? Ow! Ow!
A lot of tourists this year.
Oh, I shone the light. I didn't mean to. Whew. Nice. I might as well heal. I've got plenty of them.
Shit. I need to get the power back on. Key fob's no good without power.
I just don't get the random jump scare thing, man. Buy more fuses, many more crappy old equipment keep blowing out. UV. Oh, Bloom? So many goddamn fuses. Arrows, excuse me. You know what I meant.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
Maybe.
Can't be opened on this side.
Yeah. Useless. Now locked away because someone, Artie, kept stealing them. Cody's in the laundry room. Go on, Val. Share with the class. Hostage or not, sometimes it's just is nice to be held.
Thomas Zane looked just like Wake. Is this why Odin keeps calling him Tom?
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
How did that one get, like, a voiceover? Two 7-3. Nice.
A fuse. Could come in handy. The power's off.
Oh yeah. It was back this way, right? Damn it! Wait. I don't know what's so funny. Honestly.
There.
Kind of rude.
Power's back on. Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Oh, there's Alan. Oh, he's being murdered by the cult. No! Your turn, your. Interested? That. Welcome back, Kenan. What did you get? And can I have some? Oh, see, now you just turn me around. I didn't even... That was just annoying. It's bread and hummus. And it's nice, I get none. Wow, man. But see how it is. Wow. Okay, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just do me like that? After all we've been through? I'm very protective over my food. Fair enough. Fair enough. Privilege is revoked. Get constipated. What? Val? Oh, we've been here. Wait. Upstairs, right? That's where I need to go. Well, back in the actual place.
It was too late.
Shut up.
She was underwater.
Water? She was underwater. Alright, what are you doing? Come on. Past your bedtime. Said it's past your bedtime.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
It'd just be a picture.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Oh yeah, it's got to be an even trade of food. You can't let yourself go hungry. But I can't trade the food. I'd eat all of it. So giving some away is like.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories,
Yeah.
their fears to corrupt them.
Starving myself. I went to the basement today to check the lights. I cannot trust Bloom to do it. It's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. Can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone, the lamp with the angel on it. Oh, he always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here. After all these years, it took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own, not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. Shadows are moving. There is no more light, no more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Somebody locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. Such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It is his after all. Shadows are moving. Did I write that nonsense? There's no shadows. Just us. Tom and I. Forever. I found something funny while I was down there. Newspaper article about Tom. But it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies, he was a poet. Magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, all supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. No, it isn't. Did Alan Wake be his pen name? I think his name is Alan Wake, but Tom and Alan Wake look the same.
Tor disappeared into the pond.
It's confusing.
It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
It's the upside down.
That's not right.
I'm never gonna dance again. Feelings got
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled.
Oh. No, he got cancelled.
It was too late.
Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
Got cancelled.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame.
Or an obsessed
Maybe
fan
Tom was
like
taken.
Rose.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Dude, I'm oops. I'm like wondering if she made that herself, you know. Oh, Tor. I don't think about old lady seduction.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Oh, it's her! It's
a lantern.
her! Yes, yes,
Was
yes.
Cynthia using it for protection?
A picture
Did
of a
she
corpse.
know about the dark presence?
No, she's just like looking, I think.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Yeah, the power station was full of light bulbs. Manuscript page. Should never be used together. Can't touch that one, I guess. Make our way. Yeah, the record's gone. Okay. See,
This remorse.
It's
This
not
is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
It's not scary, and I don't know why they did it. Super unnecessary for the game. Game does not need cheap jump scares. Thirty-year-old, 38 is not old.
Where is Angus Remorse now?
He is a young girl in love.
Judy?
A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift.
Ancient.
Of death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane.
Clicked on the wrong one.
Angus Remorse. Where is it,
If you're
Cynthia?
20, I'm 29.
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many.
I'm gonna be 30 in 4 months.
That one frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. And old folks care
Oh, do I have to go back to the bathtub?
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
I was just there. Hey, Puma. Sure.
A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
It's like 15 world ending events of this. I've lived through it all, man.
Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen.
You just want Tor to get
Cynthia has joined the
some
overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there.
dusty ussy.
I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Funniest event I can remember is the Fappening. Why does that sound familiar? Is that when, like, it was like a big Apple Cloud hack or something, right? The private photos and stuff. Yeah. I mean, yeah. This unfortunate. You want to send a nude photo to your loved one and not risk your technology being hacked? Take a Polaroid. It's like more personal.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
No, I think that's what it's called. Mail or via picture. Have you seen that thing where it's like the guy receiving nudes in the Victorian era?
Your best. Rustic. Restless dreams. Murder.
Fuck.
No, where's she at? Yeah, and he gets a drawing of her ankle. And he's like, I wish to hit up thy correspondence. Like,
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, cobweb of my soul, my face forever, seek
just stop doing that.
The overlap is at the pond. Fuck. Here we go again.
Maybe.
This isn't real.
Can she?
Fuck this place.
What's gonna be weird if you do? I'm not worried about the VOD. I'm gonna get like a ban or a strike or something. There was titties in the thumbnail of one of the
Am I
YouTube
going in
videos
circles?
that I searched. I just wasn't expecting it to be on YouTube, because it's YouTube, but there was some titties. I could edit it out. I'll private the VOD after stream and edit it out. Maybe, if I know how. You don't expect to see it on YouTube, you know what I mean? Didn't even know it was some. It was like some old black and white image. It wasn't like sexual, you know, but it was also not like. It was obviously avoidable. Because they don't care if they make money off it. What do you mean? Oh, it was a topless woman, Kenshi. Like, it was a topless woman.
I know what they're up to.
Oh, they do. But if it affects their money, they'll care. But I'm more worried about Twitch.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
I even just hold on. It was an album. When I searched for that video, we saw a bit of. It was the front cover of an album. Was a black and white image of a topless woman.
Closer. Destroy. The only way.
Local girl, Nora Hesberg, aged 15, went missing Saturday last week. Discovered dead, sealed in an underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. Gathering local use at the bunker, Nora was first reportedly missing by her parents Sunday morning. The daughter had not returned the night before. Had they spoke to the children? The police were contacted and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
It was too late.
Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
Go this way? It isn't impossible. Someone, I mean, there's stuff on there that's educational, yeah, but again, I'm not concerned about what YouTube has on its platform. I'm concerned about what I showed on my stream. That's what I'm concerned
Back
about.
here again.
I don't give a shit what YouTube puts on their website. I'm more concerned about how I could be affected by it. Like, I think I private the VOD.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
And then just try to edit a little bit on for YouTube. Might take me a little while, but I'll figure it out. Dude, it's been so long into this game and I still have yet to find bolt cutters. Like, what is this? Private, edit, upload, delete Twitch. Yeah. And assume we're okay for now. Oh my god, I was just talking about you. Oh, where are you? There you are. Hi. That is a unit of a nurse. Dude, she was a unit. Alright. Calm down there, love. Got me ammo back. There's so many places I want to go back and cut with bolt cutters now, but I know, like, I'm assuming we're going to go back there at some point. Oh. Can I be standing in water with that there?
Writing a story.
Writing the story. You know what? For a writer, Alan Wake never finishes his fucking sentence.
Back again.
Rubber sole shoes, you're
Gotta
fine.
go
Yeah, it's probably. I'm probably fine. Yeah. I did a British. I did? What do you mean I did a British? Oh, I said love. Is that a British thing? Kinda. It's just the idea. He did a British. He did it. Oh, am I gonna flick back and forth?
So dark. I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here. I'm coming.
I can't wait to kill her so the
You took
stupid
Tor.
things can stop.
I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga. So damn dark down here. If I get water. She's trapped me at the bottom.
The love was a boomer thing?
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Hey. You're not that much younger than me, right, Kenshi?
I gotta get out of here.
I'm not a boomer. I'm gonna dial my lawyer on my telephone and sue you. Kenshi's age is a mystery, like the universe itself. Bro.
Where is she? There must be a way to get the power back on.
I've figured out some people's ages based on, like, what they say. You know, like, just conversation. People say things like, you know, oh, I was in 10th grade when this came out, or something, and it's just like, oh, okay, that's how old you are. You know? I'm one of the few people that knows where MZ's from, and I think that's why he's got it out for me. Because I know too much. You're 1 month older than the Fellowship of the Ring. You're a baby. So like what, you're like 23, 24? Most people, even though I've aged, most people are older than me. Well, because they aged too. You age at the same time, believe it or not. Me too. I thought Lord of the Rings was 99 for some reason. 2000. December 2001. Ah. Lord of the Rings came out the same year as Halo. Dude, 2001 was a good year. Wait, no. 2000. No. Halo came out in 2007. I'm an idiot. Or did it? No, 2001. Yeah, 2001. No, wait. 2007? Wait. I'm getting my... 1 and 7 look really similar in my head, okay?
It's so dark. It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
What's Oh, wait, no. Apart from that, you know, it was a really, really sucky year in particular. Oh, God. Oh, no. Ow. I don't want to fight old lady titties. Oh, no. Put your titties away, Grandma. How am I supposed to block that? What the fuck? How do I not get hit by that? Not how the story goes. It was a pretty bad. It was an attack on the world, Val.
I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself.
Because they didn't just attack America, it was an attack on the World Trade Center. They were trying to hit as many countries as possible. Not that we're going to sit here discussing that, but... Dude, I'm getting stun locked. What the fuck? It was, as they say, not great. This VOD's gonna be great. Showed titties, talked about 9/11. Ban me now.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here. Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
Good for you, Saga. How's it going, buddy? I don't know how to... Jesus Christ. Why are you upset, you spaghetti beanie? What's the matter, Schnookums?
Can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. Getting you the hell out of here. Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
Beans been exploding. Oh no. Exploding beans. Not good. Oh my god. Dude, I fucking... Jesus fucking Christ. So I just streamed a game with one of my IRL friends, and I had some scenes where it was his point of view because we took turns, and I forgot to add my mic to his point of view. But was it like a cutscene? Why is Ignite Flare stuck on the screen now?
You can apologize.
What?
I'm getting you the hell out of here. Cynthia took the record and I brought it
There
back.
you go, it's gone there. Was it just for cutscenes or? But do you still hear your voice but not his, or like how's it work? Bruh. My god, dude. Now we play a game where we defuse a bomb, and when I... Oh, you played that game, and he gave me instructions on how to do it. It was all good, but when I switched scenes, I had his game up on the screen with me reading it. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll have like you'll run into issues. I mean, you know, people have been streaming like 3, 4, 5 plus years, and they still mess things up.
Out of here. Cynthia took the record, and I brought it back.
It happens sometimes. Yeah. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Ow! Ow! Stop, stop, stop! Lady, why do you have a titty window? Why is there a titty window? I don't like it. Look what you did. Dude, I had to shoot the titty window. What can I say?
The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. You must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand.
Yeah, back to Alan now, right?
Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story.
I think he did.
It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
Oh, Alan, what have you done?
Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family.
Oh. Random artifacting on the screen.
Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry.
I know it's been.
Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I need to do some editing on a VOD myself, which means... I think... Wait, can I edit the VOD on Twitch?
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
Yeah, I think I can maybe save it as a highlight, cut a bit out or something.
What don't I know?
Anyway. Oh.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
And select the video you selected. Click on the checkbox. I think you can, judging by a quick Google search.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it.
It's Tom's story.
After that's done, he can
Wait.
flick that switch to bring the
Oh no, he
whole
calls
thing
Alan
home,
Tom.
baby.
Yeah.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family.
Wait, what?
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
What about my father?
Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that.
Did he kill him?
I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
Hey, you. Get the fuck out of here. There we go. Anger Remorse mentions I drove him away. Drove her away, excuse me. Had problems.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did.
He just said he fucked up.
But he is genuinely sorry.
You don't know. 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 You don't know She don't know what he did. He just said, I fucked up. She's like, the way he behaved.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it.
There's more to that.
I won't give him
Like,
a
how
choice.
did he know who she was? Like, you know, like, I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. Clicker acts like an amplifier. Oh, is it just clicker? I'm thinking too deep. It's all quite
Wake needs
literal.
to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art?
I don't even remember the stuff he writes. He doesn't remember writing. What was it called? Initiation? Because he thought he wrote the first one. I've already forgotten what it is.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake.
And then he was going to
Stop
write
this.
Return.
Yo, gods of Asgard.
But then apparently
be
he wrote a
ready to
book
help.
called Initiation, and he has no memory of
Hey,
writing
my
that.
bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that.
Thanks, Thor.
Don't worry about me, I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin.
Better.
Anderson's finest. We'll fix us both up.
I was about to say no drinking. And then he's like,
ABC is
a
holding
few
Wake
shots
at
will
the
do.
sheriff's station.
God damn it.
I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake, and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this.
Well, before we go... Mind, is a bus here to pick me up? Nope. Nope. All right. Oh, the color just changed. That was weird. I went to the right. No, I didn't. I guess. Be heading back. Is there conditions to his writing? How do you mean conditions? Oh, no, Kenshi's explained this to me before. Damn, I forget, Can she? You like remember? Parliament Tower. But yeah, Parliament Tower. Yeah, okay. You can't write a story without a plot. Yes. Yeah, basically it has to make sense. Like, you can't just be like, and I escaped. Suddenly I found a bazooka. It's like, it has to still be grounded in possibility. Yeah, I was just gonna say it has to make sense, but I was like, I'm sure I'm missing something like important in that explanation. That voice. Oh, this is her trying to stop Scratch, right?
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Photos of Scratch.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened.
I'm not dead!
By the confusion.
I'm not dead!
The guilt. Fear. I could barely get out of bed.
I feel happy.
Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
Oh god, they didn't.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Imagine the twist. Imagine the twist. She hooked up with Barry.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment.
Hey, Alan, I'm plowing your wife. And then they banged.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world.
Well, she's been alive for like 30 seconds.
Image.
You know.
The horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
And took photos of children from your window?
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough.
Grandchildren?
I submerged myself in it. I only went
Gross.
out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Okay.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it.
Oh no!
I need to prove those faces are really there.
Not capture it. Dude, if they break out into a musical number again. You sing it, dude, right? I hope so.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story.
What a little
It was
bitch.
almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Bad move, man. Bad move. Oh.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
But you woke up. Carry on. No reason you can't.
The memory of my edits was already fading.
Oh, you
Terrible
forgot.
things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
He forgot. So...
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Draft? Right, Oh, now I can.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back
Scratch
to
wrote Return.
a new draft
So-
of Initiation.
What if the new draft of Initiation that Alan just started writing is just Initiation? Because he said he didn't remember writing Initiation. He was all like, I don't remember. What's happening now?
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
What?
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
Do we know what her husband looks like? Saga's husband?
I have to go now.
Maybe her dad? Because he looks a little older, right?
Through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
He was in CW Supergirl. I recognize him, for sure.
Whatever you say.
I'm wondering if maybe he is Saga's husband, or
Zane. The masks were finally
I say
coming off.
dad too.
Was it a sign I was closer to
because he does look a little
I had
older.
no time to waste.
His hair's getting shriveled a bit more. Not as like it's not tucked behind his ears. I was like, is he dead or? Ati!
Very dumb. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Dor didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Hearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What?
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yö den Yö, is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
Yeah, I think this is a finished studio, Val.
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find
Or Swedish
in front
studio?
of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
I think. I'm pretty sure people told me like a couple of streams ago that you know what my memory's like. I think that opens up the door, right?
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox. Shoebox?
A bullet of light to push the darkness away.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Ape the Talks shows. Don't close the door. Hey, Artie. Wait. You can't get out there. What?
There is no escape.
basement. And then do I come up here? So do I need to go back to the basement? Yeah, Artie. Alright, Val. Have a good night, mate. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Yeah. Good night. I knew I should have come this way. Oh. Yeah, I mean, with a name like Mr. Door, I knew he was...
I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. It's deeper, deeper, deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I died. Oh, she was dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep, please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where did they go? Did I eat the words? I recognize these words. Where are the words moving? Oh, this is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Alan Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wait, that sounds like a character's name. I write that name up? I make that name up? I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write these out. Stop already. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. I know the words. See the words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Come to the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a room. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
So he's handling things well. We're making progress.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
At the hotel. Where is the hotel? Ocean View. There it is. Right. Yeah, it wasn't down there, was it? Okay. Oh, thank you. No autographs.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs.
665.
The elevator would take me there.
Elevator. Zane?
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
Oh dear.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when he finished, he took a return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
Oh.
I told you not to try anything.
I think Alan Wake, Thomas Zane, and Scratch
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema.
are all
The next murder site was there. Zane had created
same
a film
person.
that Tandem would return to escape the dark place.
who have just been pulled apart by the dark place. That's what I think.
Wake.
Wait, can I just go down? Hold on, can I? Wait. Damn it! Exit the hotel. Okay. Eh. Eh. Whee. Another. Wait. I hate this place, man. I just want to get out. Like, I don't understand its puzzle. I don't get what it's trying to do. This rooftop section, I hate it. Sucks. Sucks because I'm bad. Hopefully I don't need to keep changing stuff out, and that this is just the way out. I'm out. Why am I going up? Oh, I'm out. I'm out! Am I not out of the hotel yet?
There was no longer any sign of Casey in the alley. Things kept changing, gaining momentum, moving towards some obscured escalation.
Oh my god, they're so far away. Alright. Oh, you're joking. So I need to go on underground. Or do I? Oh. maybe cross over. Get your goals is just get to Poet Cinema. Yeah. Alan Wake. Ghosts can't crouch, ghosts can't crouch. I knew it.
The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in. The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
It was? See that one? I'm trying to find where the other one is. This is where he becomes a movie writer, movie maker. Where he becomes Thomas Zane. And actually, that just keeps moving around. Yeah, I don't know if I'm meant to be able to do it. Ah. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. The Raptors of Jurassic Park St. Alan. Oh, where he has the dream. Cult of the Tree and Cult of the Word. Cult of the Word has popped up a couple times. Taking that right now. Oh, if only. Yeah, right.
Idea from a thought, from a story that lives in your head. You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil, back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. Ow! I will let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped it all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Like, that's completely ignored that whole thing. Did you not just hear, Mr. Alan Wake? Ba, 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 ba.
I was missing something. The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
We not have the thing yet. Get the large buttered popcorn. Mama snuck snacks in her bag. We're not paying that price. I'm not paying $15 for a tub of popcorn that you're only gonna eat half of. You got school tomorrow. There you go. There's your popcorn.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy.
Oh no, we know that's
meanings that led nowhere.
$3.50.
I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
You can have the small.
This place had significance to the cult. There was
without
something to
butter.
use there.
Truly must be an alternate dimension. What are the little rings again? Without butter. Yeah, it's not good for you. I'm stuck. There we go. You've been hit by. You've been struck by a truck.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
Son of a... You've been hit by... You've been struck by a truck.
Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
I can't change back. unimmersive. Literally unplayable, dude. Really don't want you to steal popcorn, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's expensive. It's prestigious, you know. Like, that's why you're not getting any. Can switch back. Then go in the room. Switch again.
It'll do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. 2 of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Well, we'll meet them next time. Oh, did you see that twist coming? I bet you didn't. Yes, we will find out what is going on as the plot chickens next time. And by next time, I mean tomorrow. Because I really need to use the bathroom. Raid? We can raid? Did you have someone in mind, can't you? You can raid if you like. Who's King Cobra? Tell me about them. Good night, Cannon. Yes, we will find out more tomorrow. I'm very excited. Channel is follower and subscriber only, but we know that. We know we follow people. Give them a follow, say hello, stick around, earn some points, that stuff. Tomorrow we will continue Alan Wake, and if you want to go back and see this VOD, I will have to just edit it and put it on YouTube, so look out for that in hopefully a few days. But yes, thanks so much for joining. Say hello to King Cobra for me. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ta-da. Bye.